A special salute for the truth, Sean Taylor. See, everywhere I go, you know I rep that you. Orange and green from head to toe, that's you.
What's up, guys? Welcome to NFD TV Canes all day. If you're rocking with the you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss a video. Now, Miami Hurricanes fans, the family, we've been excited over the weekend. We got to see some scrimmage highlights. We got to see Derek King. We got to see Rooster go off. So the season is coming upon us. We're getting excited, but today we got a little bit of bad news as it was announced that AVANTAE Williams will miss the entire season. Now, this was first reported I saw by Barry Jackson when he tweeted both of these tweets out, and he gives a lot of information on it by saying this. Bad news at AVANTAE Williams, the best safety recruit in the country, won't play this fall because UM's medical staff discovered a worrisome medical issue, Manny Diaz says. Then he continues to say, to be clear, UM safety AVANTAE Williams' medical issue isn't life-threatening or anything to cause grave concern. Worrisome in the sense of UM doctors do not believe he should play this year. But this was an issue that already existed, UM said. No reason to think he cannot play down the road. So a young talent Miami will not have this year. Now, how do I feel about this? Well, you can look at this from a lot of different perspectives. First, I want to give my prayers out to AVANTAE Williams, because although Barry Jackson said in his tweet that we don't know if this is something that's going to keep him down the road, keep him off the field, we don't officially know that just yet. When something happens to where a player will eventually have to shut it down, a lot of times they don't just come right out and say this player's never going to play again. First they announce the injury, then they announce, okay, most of the time, like, hey, after several different opinions and after looking at this, so-and-so may not be able to play again at this risk. Not saying that that's the case with AVANTAE Williams. What I'm saying is I'm sending my prayers out to him, and I hope he can get back on the field one day soon. Miami, they do have a great medical staff, and as Miami Hurricane fans, Ahmad Richards, Malik Young, we're familiar with these injuries that end up taking players' careers, so we hope this isn't the same with AVANTAE Williams. Right now, we know for sure he's not playing this season, and we wish him nothing but the best. On the field, now when you look at it, you can say, okay, the safety position is beautiful for Miami. We got Bubba, we got Gervin Hall, we got Amari Carter. We're good at that safety position. And then, next year we got some heavy hitters coming in, Cameron Kitchens and James Williams. So I'm not just going to be like, oh my goodness, we're done. But I will say AVANTAE Williams is a guy that I think, he could have played special teams, which could have been very valuable. He could have played spot duty, which could have been very valuable. And he could have took somebody's spot. We don't know. So this is a loss. And let me tell you what my concern is. And here's my concern, okay? When coming into this year, we looked at the Miami Hurricanes roster this year and we said, damn, we got a nice roster. Well, I think the difference between, winning the division and winning the national championship or making to the playoffs is having depth throughout the year, throughout the season. I mentioned this before. When you watched that Georgia versus Notre Dame game, you saw Georgia have 3-4 injuries in their secondary, but they still had the goons come in because they had depth. And I'm starting to worry about Miami because before the season has even started, we've already lost our best defensive player in Gregory Rousseau, and then we've lost one of our best young talents in AVANTAE Williams. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but I'm saying as, there's, one person here, and then you always, most of the time, can take it to the bank that there's going to be injuries throughout the year. And then we don't, with the unknown, with the COVID situation, who knows who's going to miss this week or next week, or who's going to get in and have to sit out a couple weeks. So this is going to be the most important year when you talk about depth, when you talk about needing all hands on deck. So to sum all this up, I want to say prayers to AVANTAE Williams, and we have the players that can play right away. But if injuries start to happen and we start to miss other players, that's when you're going to see people like Gregory Rousseau, AVANTAE Williams, those guys missing, that's where you're going to say, damn, we needed that depth. But right now, I don't think we should go crazy. I think we should just be wishing AVANTAE Williams a speedy recovery. Let's see what you got. Let me know what you think in the comments. Big deal? No big deal? What do you think? I'll be in the comments to debate you. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because you know we giving it to you, that Miami Hurricanes talk 24/7. I'm out.